Hello everybody and welcome back to Edgewater. Now, all the fields have been harvested. We've got 209,894 litres of peas in the silo, plus what's in the trailer, which I think was about 29,000 litres. And we've also got 64,600 litres of lentils. So it's all really good, but the price is not at its best until June. So it's a little bit of a wait that we've got, but we can still put another crop into field number 50. I put the cover crop in the previous episode, or 2 episodes ago, and it's now ready to be direct drilled. So this has put the fertiliser in the field for us. If I'm not mistaken, that would be 1 application in total. Let me just find out on this map here, field 50. Yeah, so I think when we drill that, because it's not a drill which can do fertiliser as well, that would remain as 1 application, I think, but we'll have to see. So we have the Fendt Challenger, yeah, 29,000 litres of peas in that trailer. I wish I could sell them now, I really do, but we just can't. There is the drill, which is sort of, yeah, it's kind of hard to get to because of the combine. So yeah, let's just put the, oh blimey, let's put the auger in. Yeah, I just watched the live stream of Starship's Flight 4. If you're a fan of SpaceX or spaceflight, please do comment down below. Did you see it as well? Of course, yeah, it was probably a few days ago by the time you watched this video. But yeah, recording this on the 6th of June. Right, let's get that attached. Still got cover crop in it. So let's just see what the options are. I was going to do canola, but it's not the most interesting ever. So we'll just see what actually can be put in. So wheat is allowed. Okay, with this setup then, looks like it's different for this map because it's a completely different region. Yeah, we can't do canola until April, but we can do wheat. Wheat, grass and oilseed radish. So really that limit, we don't want to put oilseed radish in an oilseed radish field. We don't really want to put grass in. So unless we wait until April, wheat. The thing is that we actually probably are going to pass the time until April again anyway. But wheat isn't a bad crop, so maybe we should just put wheat in anyway. But yeah, I think we probably will just pass the time after this. Oh, anything down here? No, they're also spring crops by the look of it. Right, okay, well that's just the way it is. Get that set to wheat, so that was on wheat, okay. Switch on the drill. And I'll have another look at the fertilising map when I've just done a little bit, just so we can see if it does make 2 applications or if it already is the instant one. Okay, so it is 2, nice. Yeah, so the first one must have been from chopped straw, second one from green manure, which means this field is going to have a total of 0 litres of artificial fertiliser applied to it. That's what I like to see. Very nice. Actually, I must say, I've been watching the Season 3 of Clarkson's Farm, and I thought the idea of putting in beans with wheat was a very, very good idea, because the beans will pull the natural nitrogen out of the air, instead of applying more nitrogen. Yeah. Very good test as well. I do like the idea. Yeah, overall you get a lower yield because of course you're not applying that perfect amount of nitrogen, but at the same time you're not applying artificial nitrogen and it doesn't actually cost anything except for the bean seed, but you would be applying seeds anyway, so I can see a lot of logic in that, even if it does reduce your yield overall, because it reduces your expenses as well. And that's before you start looking at all the environmental benefits and stuff. I've had an amazing idea. Let's do wheat in every single field. Now you might be thinking that's weird. I suppose we could do barley and oats, but in fact, yeah, we could do. We'll mix it up. We'll do wheat, barley and oats. We've got 3 fields, or 4 fields. Of course, we acquired that one over there. Yeah, we'll do all 3. And we're going to bale every single field. Sounds kind of crazy, but we'll bale every field and we'll make the world's largest straw stack. We'll probably make the stack in a fairly central position between all the fields, but that'd be an amazing vote. I don't know if we can actually get a grand total on it though. How many bales will we produce in total? I suppose we could actually. Yeah, just reset the, or get a new baler to reset the counter, or we could just make note of how many bales it's already done. That would be cheaper. But yes, if we get a super big header, and because that will reduce the amount of swath that we have, and then get a big baler, making the biggest bales possible, of course, so it's still compatible with an auto stacker, and then just auto stack into a great big straw stack, into a master stack or a mother stack or whatever you want to call it. Yeah, that would be an absolutely incredible thing to do. How many bales would we get from 4 fields, from wheat, barley and oats? I can't even guess. I have absolutely no idea. Let me think about this. I'll say then, if I was just to have a random guess, I think every field would be fully fertilised as well, which is going to help. I'd be leaning towards 250 bales. And I have absolutely no idea if that sounds ridiculous or not. It might be 100, it might be 380, it might be 500, it might be 60. No, I don't think it'd be 60. 60 sounds a little bit too low, but anyway, yeah, we'll probably do a vote. Maybe not in this episode, so don't be surprised if there's no vote in this episode. But when we start to get closer to that event, that'd be an amazing thing. And how big would the actual stack be? Of course, it'll always be the same height, because it'll be an auto stacker, so it'll always be a full load, stacking to the same height. Wow, I can't even begin to imagine how big that would be. But we do need to get through to the spring. I think before we do that, I will go and put a cover crop into the smaller field. Well, we've got 2 smaller fields, and yeah, the big field we'll just do the fertiliser with. Actually, maybe the one over on this left-hand side here is quite big. Is it quite big? Yeah, it's quite big. I think we'll just put the fertiliser in with the drill then. Actually, even this field seems quite large. And this is, whoops, this is not a small drill. This is a big one. But nothing like what we're going to rent. That really is big. And there we have it. Our first wheat field. Fully fertilised, well, except for where the straw didn't get chopped, of course, but mostly fully fertilised. So it's all that field, all these 2 fields, this one down here. Yeah, it's going to be good. So 17 compared to 50, it is smaller. It is small, yeah. I will go and put a cover crop in. It doesn't take much seed, but I'm still wondering if we have enough seed. It really doesn't take much seed at all. I'm going to risk it. I'm not going to refill. Maybe it's a stupid thing, but yeah, I know it just literally takes nothing, the cover crop. Some would say you're right there at the silo, why don't you just put some in? I'm reluctant because I'm not actually going to be using this drill to do the other fields. So we'd have to empty it again. And I'm kind of convinced that 253 litres is enough for a cover crop. Let's go and find out. Let's see how wrong I am, or right I am. Should be able to get a fairly good idea just by starting. Because the seed rate isn't going to change. We don't have precision farming installed, so it doesn't vary. 250. 249, 248. 247. It's quite slow. 246. Yeah, I'm going to stick with my prediction and say that we do have enough. I really do like to walk on ice. Thin ice. That's for sure. Nice. We did have enough. Right, so let's get this taken back to the farm, and we're going to have to start progressing through the months, but I'm going to have to make sure we're not overloading these spinneries, and we need to make sure there is enough space for the fabric pallets to spawn. So I will just keep jumping between them every month, moving the pallets. At some point we're going to have to get the telehandler over there to load them all up, but I do know that the spinnery in the town has got a lot of flax straw. The ones here at the farm have almost run out, so we might have to also bring back some bales to just spread them out a bit. But we'll move on to October. There's no need to stay in September because they've only just been emptied, these spawn points. In fact, we could probably go through to November, no problem at all. But we are targeting April, I think. Yep, April. Whoops. Blimey. Straight in the ditch. We don't want to go beyond April because I think the price for those clothes will be April, May. Possibly April. And then of course June for the peas and lentils. So fly straight through those 2 months until November afternoon. November afternoon, that just sounds so weird. As if it's one day. Right, so it has taken some more, as you can see. I never knew that I was going to get so inundated with flax straw bales. And they're quite slow to process. Right, it's 3 more of these to spawn, so we'll slide those out the way as well. Keep going. There we go. We might have to also transfer some fabric to the other one. Just want to keep it full if we can do. Not as much at this one for some reason, but it is still full with the flax. Right. So it's still taking quite a lot of the fabric. And I am doing it with super strength just because it's so much faster. And this is not the super realistic series. I think you get bored if I was just moving pallets of fabric every episode with a forklift. Right, is that full? I think so. Still very good indeed. Probably do have some clothes to move as well. Wow, it's another 3. Oops. And then over to the one in the town where the bulk load of this flax straw is accumulating. Well, it's where I took it to actually, it's not where it's accumulating. But that's going to also generate the most fabric if we don't move. Crikey, look at this. It's a mess. It really is a mess. We will have to get some of these brought back to the farm. Actually, the sell point for fabric is just literally over there. But that should be that area cleared. Yep, that's good. So we'll move on again. We're into January. Look at all that. It's amazing. Right, any more? Yes, of course. These are okay, because these can just go straight into the tailor shop. Still got the one bale. Still got 3 bales here. Look at all this. Wow. And through to April. Of course, the money isn't looking too good because we've just got expenses and stuff at this stage. But we've got so much to sell. Right, there should be one more pallet to spawn. Not essential that we move it, but I might as well. Actually, we'll take it with us. Obviously, it's processed quite a lot of the fabric in that time. Almost full. That will fill it. Good. And then, look at that, wow. Oh, blimey. Look, we better check the price, I think. Check the price for clothes. So 31,275, 31,616. Oh no! We're at the best price right now. I don't know why I'm saying oh no, because that is really good. I think it's because I saw the down arrow. So we will load these up. And then, probably mostly in the next episode, we will drill these other fields. But I will do one field today. Otherwise it's going to be way too much drilling for one episode. So we will head over to the dealership to rent that huge drill. We're going to have to bring it back to this farm to refill it with seed and fertiliser. Well, actually we don't need to fill it with fertiliser if I'm going to do the small field which we've just put the cover crop in. This will solve our money worries. I didn't really have too many money worries. I knew we were going to be making a lot. And if we really want to, we can sell fabric from other spinneries today. But no rush. Just keep feeding this tailor shop. However, I don't know where the sell point is for the clothes. Oh, sorry, no I do. I think it's the same place as the fabric. It must be right next to the spinnery. Must be this one here. Farmers Market. Let me just see. Yep. Nice. Right, we'll put some straps over these. That's good. And a tractor with some speed. I don't know if we really have a tractor with speed. We have a pickup truck, but I don't think that's going to pull it. Although it's crossed my mind, so I'm not going to not try it. No, it didn't work. I didn't think it would, but it was worth trying. So that's got top speed of 19, okay. 26 on that, but it might not be able to pull it. 26 on the Fent. So it looks like we're going to be taking it with the Fent. At least we have no power worries. Right, this is going to be a big payment. In fact, what we could do is drop off the trailer at the store and pick up the drill. Then when we return the drill, we can bring the trailer back. But this is going to be a bit of a drive. Here we go, we need to be to the right of that pit. Wow. So we've just gone from minus 11,000 to almost 400,000. Blimey. Actually, I'll keep this here, because we'll probably need it to move some of those bales later with the telehandler. We'll bring the telehandler. But that'll be a different episode, because we now need to race down to the store to get that drill. How do we get to the store from it? I think it's probably just straight down. Yep, straight down this road, or straight up this road. And that will bring us to it. And this time, we don't have that absolutely gigantic expense of getting the quad track, because we now own this. We won't repay the loan yet. We do have a loan for this tractor. When we sell the peas and the lentils, we're going to have so much money, so that's when we'll just pay it off in one go. So yeah, it's a cost of 33,000 probably plus an hourly fee. I don't think we'd get it all done in 1 hour, the entire farm, but still, much better than it used to be, because I think it was £25,000 per hour, well, for the initial rental of the quad track, and probably, well, it was something crazy per hour, I'm not too sure exactly. Right, I always get this badge front. I think it's probably the seed cart on the back, but I always get it wrong. Although, maybe it works either way. Maybe there is no wrong. Well, it certainly fits. So let's go and pick up seed. We're not going to put fertiliser in just yet, as I said, because we want to use the natural green manure in this first field, but all of the other fields which haven't yet been drilled will need to have the artificial fertiliser. It's quite a big setup, and I'm hoping the the Fendt is going to have no issues. Don't think it's quite as powerful as the quad track, but it's still not bad. I think it's over 500 horsepower. Anyway, the cut across is here. Slightly annoying that we have to go back to the farm because we're passing the field which I'm going to drill right now. The alternative, of course, would be to bring seed to the drill, but I think, no, it's probably easiest just to put it under the silo and refill it that way. Nope, not that button. This one. Do we already have... I keep asking questions. They're all rhetorical. Yeah, do we have any in here? Silo is empty. So, we don't need to overbuy. Just buy as we need them. Now to get that aligned. Easier said than done. There we go. So we'll put in all 5,000 litres. Looks like we've got a capacity much higher than that. 26. Is that folding up? Yeah. Okay, well, this first field, because I think we can do any of those 3 crop types. Wheat, barley, oats, yeah, no problem at all. So this can be an a barley field. Do a barley field. And yeah, this is going to be quite fast. Quite a bit bigger than the previous drill which I was using. The one which we actually do own. We could have actually used that one, but as we're renting this one anyway, and I do like to use this one, I thought we might as well use it. But once again, we should see that double application of fertiliser appears. Right, just wait for that to lower. It's quite slow at lowering, that's what I noticed. It's like it suddenly just goes. Right, actually, let me just see. Right, it does help if I select it. But yeah, it is quite... well, it's not instant. Not instant. Right, so that's that piece done. Let's check that. Yeah, that's working. Lovely. Turn the beacons off. And, well, we'll probably be done here in about 3 minutes. It really is that fast. But I do need to, yeah, watch the fence as I crash into the fence. There we go. We're round the corner. Amazing setup. But as soon as we get into that big open field, it soon takes a long time again. But we couldn't do without it, that's for sure. actually getting really excited about this. I haven't done mega straw sessions for a long time. I used to do it back in FS15, 17, but making big straw stacks is just something I sort of gave up with. There wasn't really any point. We just sell the straw, get the money. But now we actually have some really decent sized land, decent sized fields. Sounds like a fun thing to do. More so, how big can we get the straw stack over how many bells can we get? I'm not really interested in how many bells there are specifically. Yeah, just seeing a huge stack in FS. I'll probably crash the game because it will probably lag out with the amount of bales. But still, fun to do. And also, how neat can I do it? I probably won't be very neat, but I'll give it a go. Anyway, this is a great place to finish the episode. Next time, we're of course going to be drilling the other 2 fields. It's going to be a big job actually. The big open areas can be done on a worker, so I'll be doing some other things as well. But yeah, it's essential that we get those other fields done. So thank you for watching, hope you enjoyed it, and until next time, see you again very soon. Bye for now.